Welcome back to Philippines Uncut. I'm your host, Buddy Cunanan. Tonight's topic is education under the tree. And joining us still is Dr. J. Arsenia, the founder of this very novel concept to promote and spread education to the poor and underprivileged. So Dr. J, welcome back to our second segment.
Thank you so much, Consul.
You saw that video, very powerful video, no?
Yes,
and
yes.
very heartbreaking. Because in this country, and I'm sure you're aware of this, so many people, so many kids, underprivileged poor kids, want to study. They want to go to school.
Correct.
And the problem is they can't afford it.
Yes.
Right? I mean, out of poverty, they can't go to school. And Dr. J, alam natin yan eh. Hangarin talaga ng karamihan ng Pilipino, one of their main objectives and main goals in life, mapaaral ko lang yung anak ko. Diba?
Yes.
In your experience with dealing with these poor families, underprivileged families, do these themes resonate?
Okay. Basically, it resonates.
Yeah.
Because that's actually the primary goal of each probably a parent or probably a mother or father, just for their children to be in school and to graduate. That's actually their priceless gift for them. And let's go back to education under the tree. My mission is teach minds, touch hearts, transform lives.
Very
Basically,
nice.
it's coming from my heart. Having
Teach minds, touch hearts, transform lives. 3 T's. 3 T's.
Yes, 3 T's, correct.
Yes. And you really do hit all that because you really transform lives with education and you really change your lives, no?
Yes.
And yung tama nga sa puso talaga with what you're doing. And it really is a feel-good project because you have volunteers. I mean, not just volunteer teachers out from outside coming to teach them, but even among themselves.
Among themselves, they were also volunteers. Yes, yes. And basically, it's actually a collaborative effort again for the entire team. Actually, I'm doing it with the group and with the team as well. Because if I cannot see volunteers from outside, I have this idea strategizing something within the people, within the clients themselves.
Yes.
So I have to pick, for example, he's good in math. So probably I can, okay, is that all right with you if you can probably volunteer and teach them how to solve, basic mathematics? So they themselves could probably be my volunteers.
And it's good, it's a collaborative effort because then there's ownership.
Yes.
Because usually when people have, when groups have projects like this, okay, teaching, tutorial, but if there's no investment on the part of the people running it or the people involved in the teaching process or, among themselves, they don't see a value in the sense that they're helping each other. Sometimes nawawala ng momentum.
Correct.
Diba? Momentum is lacking.
There's no sustainability
There
as
you
well.
go. There
Yes,
you go.
yes, yes.
And interesting because you mentioned off-cam before we began taping that your project is sustainable.
Yes,
How
sustainable.
is it sustainable exactly?
It's basically because of the motivation coming from each individual. It's the motivation that they wanted to learn something. It's a unique project. Basically, there are lots of your organization doing this, but what we are unique about this is the collaborative effort of everybody.
Very
and we
nice.
don't discriminate anyone here.
Very nice. Very nice.
Everyone is open. And come to think, this project right now here in Manila, it's in El Guerrero Street in front of the U.S. Embassy at that. And, it's just, it's a busy street.
It looked like a sidewalk. Mukhang sa
Yes,
bangketa
it's
kayo
sidewalk. It's
It
a
looks like
sidewalk.
a bangketa.
Yes,
diba?
correct,
Pretty much.
correct.
Yes.
And then I remember when I visited them, they have these cartoons with them. I told them, what if it rains? They said, oh, we have just to be like this.
What do you mean? Just to
They will
adapt?
be, they will be hit with the rain or whatever. So it's basically they are wet at that time. So they don't have any shelter at all. So if there's a rain, they will be wet.
How
They
long
don't
is the program? Let's say if kids do attend this, do you have like a set module that they have to finish? Do they get a certificate after? Or is it just
Yes,
whoever shows
talking
up?
about certificates, I am giving them certificates. It's sad to say right now, but I wasn't able to capture our first graduation.
Okay.
Remember when we have our graduation in 2013, I think that was March 18, 2013. Sorry to say I cannot present to you right now, but it's there in SM Consolacion in Cebu.
Okay.
They captured that one, our first graduation. They told me, my heart really, it was really a heartwarming, activity during the time. It's their first time to enter the mall. It's their first time, some of those
Really?
kids, first time to enter in that mall, air conditioned at that. So it's really
How many
Yeah.
kids graduated?
I think during that time, out of 150, I think 60 kids graduated.
And you said you held it in the mall.
In the mall,
So
yes,
this is
yes,
in
yes.
cooperation, I assume,
Yes,
with SM.
Yes, correct.
What
SM
support-
City Consolacion,
Okay,
Cebu.
I'm glad you mentioned them because okay, let's talk about stakeholders because I'm going to hold up this picture, and you can see they're doing art classes, no, and they have some materials. I mean, the kids are they have some drawing materials and things like that. Who provides these materials for them? Or I'm sure you need educational aids. You need
Yes,
some
yes,
books,
yes.
audiovisual. that kind
As
of
an
thing.
educator, I have also my own, I have also to make use of my own resources
Yeah.
from my own pocket.
Okay.
If in case I don't have that amount, because of course, I just have, a little salary, But what I did is I make use of other people by asking them if you have extra old notebooks at home, old textbooks or old drawing board or drawing sketches pad, something like that. Please bring it here. So they will be the one also to volunteer themselves to bring these papers.
Yes. Now, in terms of partners and stakeholders, have there been any groups who have come aboard to help you out, who have been very strong supporters of this?
I think
this
I
group?
remember once it was Rotary Club of Baywalk, Manila.
Okay.
I think they were the one who sponsored that pre-Valentine feeding program and something like that for poor children.
Yes.
I think I have that one in my USB a while
Okay,
ago.
okay.
So they were the one who sponsored. I think they gave an amount, certain amount, and then we make use of that in fulfilling all those, the needs.
Yes, because you did mention earlier that you had a feeding program.
Yes,
Now,
yes, yes.
Who participates in it? Who supplies the food? Who takes care of that?
Okay. In terms of feeding program, I make use of the mothers of the street children, of these poor kids.
Okay.
They were the one, for example, we just have the lugaw.
Yeah.
We just have to, porridge. So these mothers will be the one to volunteer or be the one to cook for porridge for
Yeah.
that, for the children.
Yes.
Or sometimes, if you don't have the money,
Yeah.
it's coming from my own pocket.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
but have you tried to reach out to corporations, to the public, do some fundraising?
I
I
tried.
mean, are
Yeah,
you
yes.
at that level already, or are you just beginning to do that?
Yeah, actually, I tried already before, but no one responded.
Oh,
I don't
sad,
know.
really?
Yeah, no one responded because I tried
It's
to.
an excellent project,
Yeah, I
yeah.
tried to post this one in the Facebook, but
Yeah.
probably just have to like. Probably 600 will just like. After that, no response at all.
Yeah, no, because from my experience, and I do have some experience in this sort of thing, you really have to go out and
Yes, yes,
and
yes.
make people aware, make corporations
Correct,
aware,
correct.
write them letters formally, and
Yes, yes.
introduce them to this project. And one of the objectives of this TV show is really to bring this awareness of this project to the general public.
Correct.
But
correct.
it's an excellent project. But if you want to go to the next level and help more kids, you really need to engage, strategic partners and stakeholders.
And I remember someone. I think. Yeah, I remember. I think a sponsor. I do not know. I do not know someone from. I think it's from Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Probably I just posted that one in the Facebook, and someone called me up just to help this kid. Probably just one or twice, something like that. After that,
Very good, very good. What about local government? The barangay
I remember.
officials,
Yes,
is
yes, yes. By the
participate?
way, I have to announce this to public that thank you for the government of Danao City, Cebu.
Nice.
It's run by Mayor Durano.
Okay.
And then I remember that fiesta where the children were, I think the city government were the one who sponsored the feeding program of these little kids because we have the Miss Danao during the time 2013
Yes.
or 2012, something like that. So they were the one who sponsored it's the first time to eat Jollibee, mind you. It's the first time to eat that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And then they have their ice cream. I think they have also their slippers.
Yes.
Something like that.
A lot of corporations would like to help out with this, Dr. J. It's just a matter really of reaching out to them
Okay.
and making them aware of this because the model is very
Yes.
nice. And in fact, if I may, I can even suggest that this can be replicated in other parts of the country
Yes.
in
yes.
cooperation with the LGUs because the LGUs
Correct, correct.
Would love to. Like example, the mayor of Danao, you've already piloted successfully in Danao City in Cebu.
Danao City, Cebu.
Cebu,
Yes.
and
yes,
it
yes.
is working. And so, do you have any plans for the future to move to other parts of Cebu, perhaps?
Of
or-
course. As you told a while ago,
Yeah.
we can replicate the project. I started the idea. Okay, probably we'll make use of the volunteer, we'll make use of the community with the corporation. It's their corporate social responsibility, their CSR,
Yes,
to help.
exactly.
To help.
Exactly.
Yes.
And you know, a lot of companies, as you mentioned very correctly, CSR, have funds.
Yes.
And they do have funds to spend for things like this. It's just a matter of, bringing it to their attention.
And I remember last night,
Okay.
the other day, I received an email from the U.S. Embassy.
Okay. Wow.
Tried telling me to submit pictures. So what I did is, last night, I think it's already 9 p.m. and Isitan in Recto is closing. So I rushed everything and sent it to the U.S. Embassy, my email. All of this, I hope that the U.S. Embassy will also try to find these pictures very memorable, and probably they could probably help. Because probably one of those things, if my project will be selected, I'll be sent to the U.S.
Selected for what?
I don't know, for the U.S. Embassy, because they have their project. It's the
Okay.
project of President Barack Obama.
Okay.
If your project will be selected, probably you'll be sent to the U.S. for some immersion, for some...
Yes.
I hope that we can...
Well, I
make
hope
it.
they do support your project. You're already having their classes in front of their embassy, right?
I
So-
do not know if they know that, but I hope.
Well,
hope.
we have some friends in the U.S. Embassy. We'll make sure to share this video, this show, which will
Oh,
be on
thank
YouTube.
you.
We will share it with them and make sure that they do know that you guys are holding your classes there every second and last Sunday.
Yes. By the way,
of
the
month.
exact address of that community I have is El Guerrero Street, Ermita, Manila.
El Guerrero Street, Ermita,
Ermita,
Manila.
Manila.
Okay, Dr. J, hold that thought because we have to pause for another break. And we're going to come back for our final segment. Guys, don't go away because more of education under the tree when Philippines Uncut returns.